Hello learners, in our previous class we talked about how to improve soil fertility in cases where there is deficiency of nutrients as a result of nutrient mining or erosion. Today we are going to continue on the same note and look at one of the methods of improving soil fertility, which is composting. So what is compost? Compost is loaded organic matter that is usually from farm wastes or street sweepings and dustbins, and it is a result of microbial decomposition as we had mentioned last week. But here, what is the nutrient content of compost? Here is a statistic of nutrient compost that is drawn from urban compost and one that is drawn from rural compost. How much of the nutrients, the major nutrients, that is nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, that it has. From what we can see there is that urban drawn compost has got more fertility content compared to that which is drawn from rural areas. But what is the benefit of compost in terms of improving soil fertility for bettered plant growth? Number one is that compost improves the quality of soil and therefore is considered as one of the soil conditioners. Number two is that it contains nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, among other micronutrients that are important in soil growth, and it also ensures that the plant is protected from diseases and pests. Number three is that it contains some very basic nutrients that are crucial for plant growth. Number four is that it improves the structure and the texture of soils. Remember, in our first class, we said that the soil structure and soil texture is important in ensuring that the water has got high permeability, that is, ability to allow water to pass through. It is well aerated, has enough carbon dioxide and oxygen for the various processes of respiration and photosynthesis, and it also allows the soil to hold more water. What are the mechanisms of composting? Composting can be either aerobic or anaerobic. That is, the microorganisms used to decompose the organic waste can either operate under aerobic, that is, in the presence of oxygen, or under anaerobic conditions, that is, in the absence of oxygen. Whether it is aerobic or anaerobic, the microorganism operates the same way in the process of composting. First, there is the release of heat. Heat is the one that destroys any dangerous or pathogenic toxic components that are found in organic matter. That is, through the release of this heat, the compounds are converted from being harmful to non-harmful. In the process of decomposition, the heat ensures that through the working of the aerobic or anaerobic microbes, decomposition occurs into what results into compost. The processes of releasing heat are known as thermophilic states, while the processes in which promote decomposition is the mesophilic state, basically saying that the mechanism of composting can be categorized into two: the thermophilic state, where there is release of heat to destroy microorganisms from being harmful to non-harmful. Then there is the mesophilic state, which promotes the decomposition or the conversion of organic matter into compost. Microorganisms involved, as we have said, can be either aerobic or anaerobic. Aerobic is in the presence of oxygen, while anaerobic is a decomposition occurring in the absence of oxygen. There are four main methods that I have discussed herein that are used for composting. Number one is the Nutritive method, then the indole method, the Coibatol method, and the Bangaro method. I would like you to acclimatize yourself with these methods as they are very important to note, although they are closely related and they all result into one component, that is compost. Before I end this short class, I also would like to look at a component of composting, which is vermicomposting. Vermicomposting is a process of using microorganisms and earthworms to help in stabilizing organic materials that are found in soil and therefore using it as a soil amendment and a source of nutrients for crop growth. Usually, what we know as an important tool in an important organism in vermicomposting are what we call as the earthworms, and they are the ones that help in turning and shunning the soil so that its structure and its ability to aerate can be improved. But what is the importance of vermicomposting? Just like soil organic matter, it ensures that the soil structure is well made and plants can aerate and they have got adequate soil organic matter, and it also supplies some of the important nutrients to the plant. It also ensures that the plant is protected against diseases and pests. Herein, I have discussed the importances of vermicomposting, its nutrition value, the benefits, and the mechanisms of vermicomposting. Look at them because it is important in regard to soil management and improved soil fertility. Thank you.